Afternoon. Today, this video was requested by a few people, so I thought I better get onto this and get this video out for you. Now, we're going to be doing a hyperlapse with the OSMO Pocket. Now, I know I did a video already with time-lapse, motion-lapse, and hyperlapse with the OSMO Pocket, but I kind of cheated with the hyperlapse when I did it. I used just normal video sped in post. I didn't use the in-camera software to actually do the hyperlapse through its settings. So that's what this video is, showing you how to do a hyperlapse with the built-in controls within the camera. So let's get into it. Now, with the built-in function of the hyperlapse, the reason why I don't use it, for one, is it's 1080p versus shooting normal video, it's in 4K. So you have a resolution issue going on right there. So be aware when you're doing the hyperlapse with the built-in hyperlapse setting that it is 1080, it is not 4K. It doesn't matter what your camera's set to, it'll correct itself down to 1080. Now, what I'm going to do is, I went to one spot, and unfortunately because of COVID still going strong around here, there's nobody really out and about, so it's hard to find an area that's really good to do a hyperlapse. Normally you want like a marketplace with lots of people, so you can just kind of stroll through, and it looks really cool. We don't have anything like that because there's nobody around. So I went to one of the main roads we've got around here, but there isn't even much car traffic, but I did the best I could with what I had. So I basically just walked the same path 3 times so you could see the difference between the different settings within the camera. So without further ado, let me show you how you first set up the hyperlapse within the camera, and I'm basically connecting to an old iPhone SE here, and I'll show you on the screen how we do that. So let's get into it. There we go. We have the app open. Now, this is just in photo mode, so on the right here we just slide across video and all the different ones. We don't want time lapse, we want hyperlapse. So hyperlapse, and all your controls are on the right. Directly across from that, on the far left, you'll see a small little box. You click on it and that brings up your speed settings. So you have 2 times, 5 times, 10, 15, and 30. So when you get the one you want, say 5 times, just click on the screen, that goes away. You simply hit the red button to start recording and start moving. When you want to finish it, you press the record button again to stop it. The OSMO Pocket will compile it into a video. It's simply that simple. That little box on the far left there, you pop it up, change it to whatever speed you want, click on the screen, it's now set, and you can complete it. Now you see how easy that is to do the hyperlapse connected to the cell phone here. Like I said, within the OSMO Pocket by itself, you just slide across when you get into video, then you go to time lapse, and then you go to hyperlapse, and then you swipe again, and then you just set your time 5, 10, 15, whatever you want. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you a little clip that I did at 5 times. Check it out. You can see it's not really much of a hyperlapse. It's not much of a time lapse. It's not much of anything other than almost a normal walking. So not the greatest. Now let's have a look at it again. I walked the exact same path again. This time it's set at 15 times. Okay, now we're getting more of that hyperlapse, time-lapse type effect and feel to it. But it's still not the greatest in my opinion. It's not bad, but still not the greatest in my opinion. Now let's run this when I set it to 30. So this one's set at 30 times. Check it out, see what you think. That went really quick. You can see that that is more of a hyperlapse, time lapse. And as I say, because it's done within the app, within the camera itself, it will automatically take your clip and turn it into a finished file. So when you export that off of your phone or off of the OSMO Pocket, it's already a finished file, you're ready to go. I normally, though, shoot video because I get 4K and then I just speed it up in post, and I get the same effect as basically that 30 times. But you can vary the speed because it's video, so you can 2 times it, 3 times it, 5 times it, whatever you want. You have that control after the fact versus you have to set this one at the time. Now let's have a look at all 3 of these running together. Now I walked the exact same. I started at the same spot and I finished at the same spot, but there would be a variance in length because of the speed of each. So have a look at the 3 and you'll see the difference between them dramatically, especially between the 5 times and the 30 times. I mean, have a look at that. You can see the difference between them. Quality's good. They're all 1080. As I say, it won't do 4K, it's all 1080, but you can see the difference between the 3 different effects. So anyways, that's it for this one. I want to try and keep this one short and sweet. That's how you do a hyperlapse with the OSMO Pocket with the iPhone attached, or you can do it without the iPhone attached. It works the same. That's it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it down below. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you're aware when I post new videos like this. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. So, until the next time.